When I was in my 20s, my liquor cabinet was actually a kitchen cabinet full of a bunch of sticky bottles, half of which I never even touched. So I asked Noah Rothbaum, cocktail correspondent at the Daily Beast, to bring me here to the Vinyl, a pretty cool New York bar, and give me a well-stocked bar, but the trick was it was just 5 bottles and it had to be under $100, at least if I could get them on sale.
Challenge accepted.
What'd you find, Noah?
I think we've done a pretty good job here. It's sort of a collection of bartenders' favorites, a lot of stuff that you'll find in the well of better bars. Obviously means that they're affordable, but also high quality. And they can be used for a whole range of different cocktails, and also you could sip them on their own.
Can you give me a quick rundown?
Sure. What we have here, the first one is Plantation. They're a 3-star rum with sort of rums from Jamaica, Barbados, and Trinidad that are blended together. It's delicious. If you want to make a rum and coke, if that's how you like, or even better, traditional daiquiri, it's fairly delicious in that. It's sort of almost a rum margarita, if you will.
Wild Turkey, a staple of everybody's bar, right?
101, you can't beat that. I mean, it's a favorite of whiskey collectors, bartenders, drinkers all over. At 101 proof, it stands up if you want to make a delicious Manhattan or an old fashioned, anything that you mix it with, it should still have plenty of vitality and heft. And then you can also sip it on its own or on the rocks.
Black bottle. Do people still drink blended Scotch whiskey?
They drink this one because, the suggested retail price of this one is about $40, but you can often find it for $20, $25. And you see it in a surprising number of bars of very high quality because this blended Scotch is both smooth, but also has a good bit of that smoky peat that usually costs quite a bit more in other scotches. So that would be quite good. The penicillin, which is a very popular cocktail in craft bars around the country now, would be a perfect example of a drink to use black bottle in.
And perhaps the most classic of all, the Beefeater gin. Is that a little stodgy?
Look, there are plenty of gins now. You can buy gins made in Brooklyn to California, but to be honest, Beefeater is still one of the most popular gins in America by millions of cases. It has a lot of juniper in it, so a lot of that kind of quintessential gin flavor. Great martini if you go that way. Maybe a little bit more subtle would be a Tom Collins or the White Lady. So there are all types of different drinks that you could use Beefeater for, and still, a favorite of old school bartenders.
And this one I hadn't heard of. Icelandic vodka.
Icelandic vodka. There are so many vodkas on the market now, but Reyka, it's great. It sells for about $20, maybe even a little bit cheaper if it's on sale. It comes from Iceland. The distillery is powered by geothermal energy, so
You're not contributing to global warming by drinking this vodka.
It's the one place where even if you go snowmobiling, it's okay because the carbon footprint goes down every year. And this one's incredibly smooth. It's light. It blends with a range of different fruit juices, sodas, whatever mixers you want.
And the last thing I said to you was they had to look good because I want to actually leave these out.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be embarrassed by keeping any of these out on your bar.
Thanks very much, Noah.
Pleasure.